This channel is sponsored by Loot Crate, the monthly subscription box that's always filled with surprises for gamers and geeks alike. If you're interested, go to lootcrate.com/hawk525 and after choosing your crate, type in promo code HAWK525 for a 10% discount. The link and promo code will be in the description box below. Thanks guys, and hope you enjoy the show.
On another side, even though I was lagging, Aaron messaged me earlier in the day. He's like, hey, I have some free time. Let's play some Smash Brothers. And I've been holding an L for like 3 months. And I have like less respect for perfect parries because now I just realized you just gotta mash the button. Because he did like the Rob Spinneroonie. I just mashed the shield button and like it was almost like a Daigo parry because I parried all the Spinneroonie things.
Oh, damn.
I gave him a Bowser fist. And then he had to hold that because I had to go.
Alright. I just hit the record button, so...
And it was lagging too.
Oh,
so
Jesus.
Even less respect for
damn
perfect parries in that game.
Incoming scrub quote.
Yeah. You see that fucking Dante combo?
Oh, the dumb loop that you're doing?
It's so good, dude. It's almost as good as Faka's Gerbera loop.
Oh, my infinite?
Yeah, dude. I gotta actually test that Dante loop on those guys because they never hit the ground, so they shouldn't activate Berserker.
Who did it? Ungiri?
Huh? What, the loop I was doing? No, the loop I did.
Just you made it?
Balrog. Yeah, it's just you just Balrog and double Kalina and you just do the flash kick in Gunslinger, and then you hit circle, and then he fires a rocket up and down and launches him back up. Then you hit him with the flash kick, and then you do the rocket, and then you hit him with the flash kick, and then you do the rocket. It's really stupid.
I Gunslinger, Rainstorm, and then the rocket, and then the Rainstorm, and then the rocket.
Yeah, that sounds sick, dude. Wait, do you just stay in the air the whole time?
Not the whole time, but you could probably enemy step for it.
Oh yeah, probably.
Because the rocket launches them up to you.
I found that enemy step on Dante is a lot harder for me than Nero, because I don't know what to actually do after an enemy step, whereas Nero is like...
You have to do like a taunt, I guess, because that thing pops him up.
Yeah.
He throws the rose or whatever.
Yeah, I didn't know what
Gutter
that was,
trash.
because I kept seeing it in combo videos, and I had to ask Polv. I was like, Polv, what's the rose? He's like, it's just air taunt.
Yeah, I was pretty sure it was like taunt. Gutter trash.
Dude, great. It's awesome.
Well, on the topic of guns, somewhere in Mexico thought that there was going to be a Pokemon gun, as, you know, referring to like...
You mean the meme picture?
Yeah, so someone made the meme picture of like, you know, sword, shield, and gun for Pokemon, and then somewhere in Mexico thought was real, and they put down their newspaper. So, and these are the images, I guess.
What smart people?
Yes.
Why is that why I started seeing memes with that Pokemon with a gun?
Probably.
Like I started like fan artists drawing him with a gun. I thought they were just personifying him as a thug. Also, heads up, you listeners, if I disappear throughout the podcast, it's because my internet's being shitty.
Being real poo poo.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Let's
go from anywhere from 200 down, which it's supposed to be. Sometimes it's 20 down. Earlier today, it was 1 down.
Sometimes it's just down.
Dude, listen, I will never take for granted 720p ever again. I've been having to watch streams at 160, and they still buffer.
Oh.
Yeah. That was me when the fire happened.
Oh.
My internet went out.
I am so sorry.
I was like, please, I just want a piece of the world out there.
I just want to pass
What's happening?
the time.
What's happening on the outside?
The weirdest part is Twitter. It will load all the text, right? But none of the images.
Oh.
Yeah,
So
you
it's
just see like
I see the first part of the joke, like the setup, but I can't see the punchline. And I'm like, what the?
yeah, you just see like flat blue or flat brown or flat black as the loads.
Yeah, and it doesn't load. Like, I'll never know.
It does like a palette color of what the picture is, but not what the picture is.
Mm-hmm.
It's
I think
kind
that's
of a cock tease.
I think that's how it is at work. Like our Wi-Fi is like really janky, so like sometimes when I have it on, you know, yeah, like it's like pretty much what you guys said. It's like you want to see the joke or you want to see the punchline. It's like, come on. Okay, it's not happening. I'm just gonna go on fucking 4G. Fuck this.
It's like whoever. It's like, hey, can you grab me that? Me, and then it's picture, and I'm like, what's the? What is it?
Well, anyway, that's how we open up the podcast for this time. For the 82nd episode, we have EnderGamma back in the mix tonight.
What up? I'm caught up on our work
Mm-hmm.
for the most part.
Yay.
And we have Zawarudo also in the mix.
I am.
And lastly, we have SFaka in the mix as well.
I'm paid to do this.
Yes, he is.
Oh, totally. So let's get right into
Loot crate coupons.
Ow.
No, I'm paid in macadamia candies.
Yeah, don't worry. You're gonna get 2 boxes. Don't worry. In August. Don't worry.
Nice.
Oh shit! I can't avoid ZawarudoWrrryyy gifts.
Right.
You want what? You want some?
I don't want anything. I've been telling you no for years. Since I've known you, you've been trying to buy me stuff.
Just get him like a sample platter or whatever it's called.
I'll keep saying no.
A sample box of C's candies that has like 30 different kinds of candy.
I could.
Those are good.
Mm.
I don't like fruity candy, like, you know, with the strawberry whatever inside of them. I don't really like those.
Oh, you don't like the feelings. Got it.
No, I don't like to get like a full box of them, but I like to eat them in the variety boxes.
Oh, okay. So you want to like have other candy or whatever, or other like flavors or whatever.
I can't have like a lot of it. Just one, just like once a decade. I'll be like, this is nice.
Mm. I definitely can't stand anything with coconut in it. But anyway,
Oh.
but what I also can't stand is Anthem or just games in general bricking PS4s.
Yeah.
That was almost as good as a Say-Jam subscriber. Thanks. Almost.
Thank you.
It's pretty bad, the bricking, because you've done it yet again.
BioWare, EA.
BioWare.
BioWare.
I was like who fucked up this time? Ubisoft? No. Origin?
I feel like that can
who was
actually get them in trouble because that fails compliance, and because it's something that's listed on the PS4 store that can destroy the PS4, Sony would probably be really mad. So, which means they probably skimped on QA.
Yeah, so apparently it's pretty bad to the point where the PlayStation Store is offering full refunds on even the digital version.
Yeah.
Yep.
Damn. Wait, digital PS4. Damn, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Who buys physical?
Probably
Aside from Hawk.
Yeah. I bought DMC5 physical.
I've thought about it.
The cover looks cool. So there's
It's a
just
good
that.
game.
Yeah, it's a great game. But
I
we'll
only get games physical if there's a metal case.
Oh yeah, like a metal case.
There's a steel book.
Steelbook, collector's thingy.
Didn't it come with a steel book?
No.
In the special edition?
Mm-mm. Just a different cover, code to redeem the deluxe edition stuff, and that's it. No, like, anything else physical. Kingdom Hearts, however, offered a pretty nice little gift thing for the deluxe edition. Because I actually got that from the mail, because I forgot I pre-ordered it.
Wow.
Because it was such a long time ago for Kingdom Hearts 3 that I totally forgot I pre-ordered it, and it came to my fucking lap. Anyway,
I forgot that game came out. But back on to Anthem.
Yes.
I think all of us forgot that game came out too, because no one here plays it, right?
one person that we are acquainted.
No, I mean like in the podcast at the moment.
Oh no, not in the podcast. No.
Nope.
Okay, so we're all intelligent people.
Yeah.
We made the right choice. Yeah.
Sorry, Afro, you're dumb.
He gave in to the hype, but don't worry. At least he didn't buy Destiny like 3 times.
Huh?
Yeah, only a fool would do that.
Yeah, fucking idiot. At least he didn't have to play alone though.
I guess it's that. Well, that's all she wrote for Anthem. I don't know if that's not the final nail in the coffin or not, but you know,
I don't think that Dragon Age game's gonna happen. I have a bad feeling.
Ouch.
They kind of need it now.
I think EA is looking at the liquidate button. But I think they need it. Oh god.
Oh jeez. Well, I guess we can move on to another game that's kind of a little shaky, but not as much. And that's DOA 6.
Jiggly?
Or God.
Bouncy. Very nice.
I mean, I guess the only thing that's holding it back is the season pass, which is like $92. Yeah. I mean,
there's a free version out now, so
yeah, I was just about to get to that.
We gonna download that so we can fight Shadow. Oh,
what are we downloading?
No lobbies.
The DOA 6 Core Fighters Edition thing. It's free. It has like 4 characters. I think it has Hitomi, Kasumi, Bass, whatever his name is, and Diego.
And then they have a rotating like slot like league. Like they'll have a rotating like free character.
Oh god.
But
so it's KI.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because there's no lobbies. I forgot. Is there lobbies now?
I don't know.
I'm not really big on 3D fighters anyway.
Same.
Yeah.
Except for Soul Calibur for you.
I like looking at them. Well, yeah, Soul Calibur is but that's a nostalgia thing.
Yeah, that's another big problem for DOA. It's lack of a good online experience. Netcode still is bad, from what I'm hearing.
That story looked bad too.
Oh, did it? I have not seen the story mode at all.
I watched 2 of Max's videos.
Ugh.
And yeah. There was a 3rd one that concluded it. I didn't even watch that. I feel like I don't know. DOA 6 seemed like came out too soon. I feel like they were trying to beat something, but I don't know what. Ugh.
I think they're just trying to get into the fighting game craze, even though they didn't really do much to the game. I don't know.
They just made it like a rugby game or something. Mud pit.
Some sort of like
step away from volleyball and just make it new games, like more physical. But bouncing.
Is it just have a Mario Party type of DOA game or something?
Yeah, dude.
That'd be cool. I'll play it. Better have fucking online though.
Play Mario Party online.
Yeah.
Just have them do like boot camp exercises, fucking jumping jacks, rope swings, monkey bars, jumping jacks.
I'm just waiting for the male
Squats.
version of Extreme Beach Volleyball.
Squats. Squats.
Touch your toes.
Jumping jacks.
More jumping jacks. There'll be
let's just get the Scarlet, whatever,
the complete edition.
on the Switch. Dude, my Switch has so many like pervy games on it.
Mine has so many dust particles on it.
You should have bought the pervy games, dude.
Nah.
Play those in bed. 3D Rumble.
Yeah, you can massage someone from Saren Kagura's thighs.
Like 4 characters.
I do my business in the bathroom, and I'm not bringing my Switch into the bathroom.
But I know what you are bringing into the bathroom. Your phone.
Yep.
All right. Well,
You guys are correct.
I was trying to. That was a layup shot that bounced off the rim, and you were supposed to grab it, Hawk.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Well, I mean, yeah. Dragalia lost. All right.
Here, let's redo it. Yes, I do bring my phone into the bathroom because I played Dragalia Lost, which I'm playing right now.
Are you actually playing it right? What the fuck?
As a matter of fact, I'm in the bathroom right now. No, actually, I don't bring this game into the bathroom because I'm gonna be stuck on the toilet for a long time.
Like imprint of the butt on your thighs.
Oh, the toilet bowl?
Yeah, toilet bowl imprint. It's all like red and like deep.
I'm gonna have like reddish purple marks on my thighs / butt cheeks.
Oh.
Moving on.
No, continue.
So, well,
No, Dragalia lost. This is actually news to me because I don't understand what you have here in the docket.
So, what we're trying to get to is, when it comes to Dragalia lost, Nintendo doesn't want, well, I guess mobile games in general, Nintendo doesn't want players to spend too much money on mobile games. I think that's like literally what the headline was for one of the articles that I came across. So basically, the idea for Nintendo is that they want to have mobile games to pretty much like introduce the franchise to people who have who are on their phones, and then it might spark interest to have them play the traditional whatever game like Mario, Pokemon.
Are you implying we're gonna get a real Dragalia game?
Maybe.
Because if it's supposed to like be a gateway drug,
that's what it's. Go ahead.
It's such a big deal that they actually put the game in maintenance to put more limits on what you can buy in the game.
I mean, I guess that's one thing, but you know how whales are. They'll find a way. Like, what is it whenever someone joins your party? What's the number you see? You're like, that guy spent a bunch of money.
If you see 18 to 20k might, you're just like, that guy has spent some money.
That guy's investing.
Or he's doing a lot of slime runs.
As someone who hasn't played much mobile games for the past month, it's kind of enjoyable. I noticed I have a lot more money in my pockets. I'm not even kidding.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think today, since I had like the day off and the internet was shit, I actually played some FGO for the first time. But I stopped playing Azure Lane because of time constraints. Girls Frontline stopped. I uninstalled like everything besides Fate.
Mm-hmm.
And every day I think about, I'm like, how should I give away my Fate account? But nah, we'll just see.
Mm-hmm.
But that's very surprising. I don't understand why Nintendo would be like, we don't want you to spend money.
We don't want
money is weird coming out of a company's statement to me.
It is an interesting thing coming from Nintendo, but then again, it is Nintendo. you know, it's the company that makes just their own games on their own console.
Company that makes you want to not spend money on a mobile game, but spend money on cardboard.
They're a strange type of honest.
Yeah.
Metroid Prime 4 was really shitty in development, so we're letting someone else do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're pretty transparent about that.
Yeah.
I kind of just want it to come out, honestly.
But you know what's not gonna
when it has a release date. I'll go back and finish the other two, but I'm gonna have to give my wrist some exercises because I have the fucking Wii trilogy.
Do the thing I told you. Rest your wrist on top of your knee.
Oh yeah, I'll have to do that, but it'll be post move. So.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know what's not gonna come out? Any more episodes for Excellent Adventures by Gutex and Mike Ross?
Well, Mike Ross has been out of the...
He's been out of the picture, I know, but it's...
He's been out of the picture for a while, but I got that email too.
Yeah, I got the email.
It was very very transparent.
Yeah,
But, I think it had been clear because Gutex has been doing his own little podcast thing for a while.
Mm-hmm.
He's been doing a lot of stuff like didn't he move to Vegas?
Possibly.
I don't exactly remember, but he's been kind of doing some new things. And I think the only thing that I've been watching semi-regularly is like The Recipe with Sajam and Steve.
Ah.
But it's like I've had a cross-counter subscription for a few years now, and sometimes I forget to watch all the videos.
Mm-hmm.
But it's what it is.
Yeah.
Pepe hands.
It's all those years of ad block coming back.
Pepe.
Which isn't working anymore on Twitch.
Oh, really? uBlock Origin?
Yep. Doesn't work.
Oh, dang.
I think it works sometimes.
Got through.
Yeah.
They're getting my impressions. Fucking up my mobile data.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'll definitely miss it. But, you know, a lot of things have been, like, coming to an end or something. Or something's, like, splitting off or they're moving on to things. I think, we're reaching to that point where a lot of people want to, you know.
Well, I think it's also YouTube as a platform has changed so dramatically since Excellent Adventure started.
Yeah.
It's probably not even profitable. I think he actually mentioned that in his email, talking about how YouTube has changed so much it's hard for it to be
right,
like worth it.
Yeah.
I didn't have anything better to do. I think I was rendering at the time when I read the email.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I appreciate it. I appreciate that he's, as of late, like, he's been sending out emails a lot.
Yeah.
So
I woke up to that email and it was very strange. Like, I'm just like, what the fuck's going on? Like, I literally thought, like, I got something from Gutex in regards of, like, some sort of, like, job offer or something.
Yeah. You know what? Me too. But if Mike Ross has just been playing Guilty Gear.
Yeah. He hates. I think esports had a big thing too.
Waxel.
Waxel
is his
handle. Yeah.
His name.
Yeah.
His handle. Yeah. Which good for him.
Mm.
I think he's just deep down he just wanted to be a player.
Mm-hmm.
He wound up being a personality by
accident.
Just just by means.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's charismatic, whether he liked it or not.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Anyone else wanting to comment on the Excellent Adventures?
Pepe hands.
Yeah.
That's a good way to describe it.
Yeah. Zawarudo?
None from me. You guys said it all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was a fun ride. I'll definitely miss it. But at least Gutex is definitely, you know, getting some work done with a new project and stuff, and let's see what he comes out with in the near future. But what's coming out kind of a near future-ish is kind of like something that's dealing with technology that's not haven't quite evolved yet, which is Nintendo Labo with the VR kit.
I'm gonna go get my water while you guys talk about this one.
I don't think we're gonna take
Make it fast.
Make it fast.
Wrap it up real quick.
Yeah.
Wow.
Why?
So the idea that Nintendo would get into VR was always thought of.
Mhm.
Didn't think they would do it with cardboard, but I should have, with the way Labo worked.
Yeah.
But then there's also like what is it? What am I trying to say? Like someone found like a setting in the what is it? The one of the new Wii updates. Like, why does this split the display into two? So I guess some people predicted about it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Google Cardboard's a thing.
Yes.
Like slip your phone into a car. I don't understand how that actually works. Like, just phones or screens being good enough to do VR, but it's probably just like real cheap for like porn or something.
Yeah. Might have like mirrors or some shit. I don't know.
Well, I just don't know what exactly Nintendo would have for VR.
They have like a couple of like mini games. There's one where you could be an elephant. You could be like, or you could like shoot darts or something. I should look that up real quick. Let me see. Oh, there you go.
Wait, you shoot darts as an elephant?
VR kit. Yeah. So look at this. Like there's this chick pretending.
Okay, so it's kind of like that old thing that plugged into your Super Nintendo. What was it?
Virtual Boy. Yep.
It's just a Virtual Boy thing.
Yes.
Okay. It's not really VR. It just puts the screen in front of your face.
Yes. So there's like.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's a starting kit that has a blaster. I'm sure you just blast enemy ships or something. I'm just guessing. Comes with the VR goggles. And there's expansion sets. So one of them has the elephant kit. One of them has the camera kit. And then
I was gonna buy this for little Timmy. And little Timmy's gonna be like, I just wanted Smash.
Wait, that does not look like an elephant. I thought that was one satellite dish or something.
Yeah.
That looks terrible.
He just poked his head in. I was like, I need more water. I got like 5 bottles down here. Yeah, I don't think there's much to say. Cool, I guess. I didn't think Labo sold particularly well, but
really bad. Really bad.
What are you talking about? They look so beautiful.
Yeah.
Good God, what is that?
Yeah, there's one with a bird.
It's the second coming of the Virtual Boy.
Yeah, and it was the wind pedal.
The second coming of a waste of money.
On cardboard.
Yeah, Virtual Boy. Anyways.
Yeah.
Moving on. I don't think anyone's gonna buy this.
Yeah, or just I just thought I'd bring it up because people were kind of spectacle about Nintendo diving into VR or something like that.
Since with NX, people thought NX would be a VR machine. Well, guess what? You were right. All your leakers now have credibility, even though you're just blowing shit out your ass.
Yeah. Congratulations. All right. Well, anyway, we know one thing that kind of works is the PlayStation 4 remote play.
One thing that doesn't blow shit out your ass.
Yes, is the remote play on device, mobile devices.
Or brick your PS4s.
I think that's just iOS because I couldn't find it on my Android phone.
I think it might be only iOS for now.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty trippy. I played Blaze Blue.
I saw someone do like not even BB tag, but actual like CF, or is it CF or
Central Fiction?
I don't know.
Oh,
You either said CF or Eunice.
Yeah, I saw people doing some Tager CF combos.
oh.
They're fucking. It's ridiculous, but then again, I don't know.
It's almost
kind of cool.
Yeah, I saw people playing Yakuza on there, which was kind of
really good for single player games.
Yeah.
Make sure if you guys want to check out this app though that your primary PlayStation is your PlayStation that you're using, because there's people that do the PlayStation Share exploit, so that people can play the games that you own that you've bought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Moving up.
And vice versa. So, like, I have that with James.
Mm-hmm.
So, James's my primary PlayStation is James's account, or James's PlayStation. So when I opened it up, I'm like, why the hell do I have a lame ass Black Ops 3 wallpaper? It was because I was playing James's PlayStation in Oregon when I'm in California.
Funny enough, this remote play used to be on the Vita, which they've already completely discontinued. And I had a similar experience, Faka, where I was like, I'm gonna play some games in the bathtub, and at the time my primary PS4 was Todd's, and he was watching One Piece, and I was like, what the fuck is this? I hit the home button and started taking control of his PS4, and you could see him like start moving around like, what's going on? So I grabbed my phone, I'm like, are you watching One Piece on your PS4? So I guess it's the same technology. They're just gonna put everything that the Vita has on mobile devices on there, which is good because at the moment all their Android apps are kind of shit.
Yep. But you can play games in bed now if you don't have your setup next to your bed. Which I will do with my second run of Persona 5, finally.
But you're almost done, right?
Yeah, I'm at the very end of the game, but I don't like sitting in my chair.
I understand.
To play games where I mainly read.
Yeah.
Maybe someday once you beat that, you'll be inspired to play Persona 4.
Oh yeah, where I could actually play it in bed without any extra functions on the PlayStation Vita that you let me borrow. The Miku is fun though. I like playing Miku on that.
I think that was the mistake, giving you both Persona 4 and Miku, where Miku is a lot more like, I can just play this for a few hours.
It's hard as fuck though.
Listen, dude, Persona 4, you're gonna have to sit down like a night just to get through the tutorial. If you thought the Persona 5 tutorial was long, you're gonna have a lot of reading. Persona 4 Golden.
Is it like the Final Fantasy 13 tutorial where you're still getting tutorials on disc 3?
Well, it's not like that. It's more like they're gonna introduce you to a lot of. It's a lot of reading. They're gonna establish some characters and some settings right away, and days are gonna go past where the only interaction you're gonna do is you're gonna save.
You'll be in the third world. By the way, you can blank.
Yeah.
I don't mind that.
Yeah. Anyways, that's cool. I hope I get it on Android so I can play games in bed too.
Yeah. In other relatively minor news, in Xbox One, it's coming out with a discless edition.
Is this confirmed or is it rumored?
It seems it's confirmed, but I can look it up.
Last I checked, it was rumored, but
Rumored.
I don't know.
It doesn't matter either way because who buys their games physically aside from Hawk?
And who's gonna buy an Xbox One?
Oh, there you go.
I mean, I still own an Xbox One. Day 1 edition.
Ooh.
For some reason.
You could, well, it'll be worth something some point, you know. Maybe you'll have a stack of papers you need to flatten. Or...
It'll be good for next January when it starts to get cold again in California.
I was about to go there.
Nice little portable heater.
I think it's really hot.
But even if it's not confirmed, as someone who doesn't buy physically anymore, like an option to get a console without a disc drive isn't completely foreign to me. I mean, most computers nowadays don't have disc drives.
Like mine.
Yep.
So it's
like mine.
Like the digital, like when what the fuck his name came out and said like all digitals on Xbox One, you know, no use games. That guy was a fucking moron. But
yes.
We were moving towards a digital future. It's just like it's like with the Dreamcast, how the Dreamcast was ahead of its time, and that would have fucking axed the Xbox One more than it already is. Why did I buy this?
Yep. But I mean, it is interesting, I guess, to discuss nowadays because digital.
As long as it's an
it is definitely
option.
interesting.
Yeah.
Because some places have shit internet, like me right now, but on the regular. So.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be good for them.
Mm-hmm.
So you would need to have a SKU for one that needs a disc, so that they could still play games and then play them after a day of downloading updates.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're slowly veering towards a world where you definitely need internet just to do the things you kind of do every day.
I gotta sign a ULA every fucking time, open up a game.
Mm.
I don't even, probably just saying like, hey, we can check your internet browse history. And I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever.
Yeah. It is what it is. But we know what's confirmed for sure is that when it comes to Grand Blue Versus, a character named Lowain is in the roster.
I don't know anything about Lowain.
Lowain is kind of a joke character. He's always with two other... I don't know if they're brothers, but they do look alike. And they're like just... I don't know. They're kind of... They might... I don't know. They might be like a Team Rocket or some shit. Like that joke trio.
Is it the one where like half the Discord posted in our gacha channel that everyone got like more than one SSR, but it was just one SSR because it had 3 people in it?
I think so.
That was the one.
It might have been.
Mind you,
Yeah.
that,
I have Gawain, but not Lowain.
Oh, he summons. This is the guy that summons Caterpillar, huh?
Yeah, that's. I think that's the one that Mitchie was talking about.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's adorable.
And this time around, one of his specials, if not his, what is it, his ultimate or ultra or whatever, is Yujirso, the giant hot lady with bare feet and would crush your ass.
I
Feet.
mean, I'm not into feet, but all parts of women are beautiful. Just I like some more than others. I mean, I want. I guess that's cool, but other than characters, I just want more details on how that game actually
plays.
plays.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hoping for. So maybe if we're lucky at Evo, they'll have like a build, and we'll go there and we'll touch it, and we'll realize we don't like it, and we'll get sad.
Oh, this is the guy that flirts with Catalina, right?
Oh, I got Summer Catalina when I opened the game the other day.
Oh, nice.
I know.
Oh yeah, you were there, but I don't
was.
play that game. Shut up. You got Rosetta Stone or whatever.
Rosetta Stone. Yeah, I got Holiday Rosetta. I have Summer Rosetta. I don't have the.
Do you want to trade?
At least I don't need Rosetta Stone for Japanese.
Oh god, dude. I Rosetta Stone could.
You've actually been way better than before. I'm still upset that the oregano joke didn't work. I wanted
to say oregano.
I wanted you to say oregano. Like, how do you say this? Because like you would expect us to be saying something in Japanese. Oregano. No, that's not how you say it. I mean, it is, but no.
Nothing's gonna beat the Kaiwai.
Kaiwai? Oh, God. Oh man.
Oh, Zawardo, you should have been there for that.
He was in your work channel.
Yeah, but he needed to hear Shadow struggle.
We
made a channel called Kawaii Animals.
Yes.
It was just to post cute animals. And Shadow was like, what is Kaiwai? And then we were like, hold on, what? And then we typed
No, how do you spell Kaiwai? Like, what?
Yeah.
And then we typed in Hawaii, and he's like, Hi-Wai?
Yeah.
Oh. I was actually getting mad.
Thank you. I think my
He's like-
rage went into you somehow.
I think at
Volcano was about to get active again.
at one point he was just like, "How do you say this?" And then one of you guys was like, "All right, say Hawaii but with a K." And he's like, "What?" Or some shit.
I was just like progressively just starting to talk louder
Yeah.
at him. It wasn't like yelling. It was just I was talking louder. It was, oh god, man. It was definitely like a mental block that was that normally doesn't ever happen.
He is Canadian, so maybe him not knowing about Hawaii is okay.
That kind of makes it fair enough.
A little better.
A little better.
Yeah.
Just a little.
Although it is funny though, he thought New York was just a city and not a state.
That's like that's okay for people that are like not like 23 years old, but he's kind of like 23
He
years
works out
old.
of school, man.
You? Oh, it's okay. We
Anyways,
love him.
Lil Wayne.
Yeah, Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne. I think according to the person who looked at the logo and deciphered all the weapons, I think the only character I'm interested into that is Zeta. So she's probably gonna be revealed at some point.
I have
Mostly-
two of her.
Mostly
Yeah.
because I had her dark version and I really like her like black tank top. It's kind of hot.
Yeah, she's really Yggdrasil.
Mhm.
She's really cool.
I hope the game plays good and it's not oversimplified.
Yeah.
Like they've been explaining.
Well, they've been explaining that they want it to not be like a super combo game, which I'm fine with. But I hope when they say simplified, I like even if it is one button specials, I hope it's simplified in the way like MK is kind of simplified now. You know, it's not like it's more about the neutral game and the footsies rather than
Rush down, run cancels.
let's see who can get the momentum first and just keep going. Which I mean I don't mind that, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. So yay, we're getting Lil Wayne for those who like Lil Wayne. Anyway, very quick news for those who care about Pokemon. Let me try to bring up the picture here. There was a supposed leak of Jinx's third evolution.
Why?
So let me open the link, and well, bam.
Disclaimer: she actually looks like Nicki. Oh,
Is that Shantae?
kind of looks like it.
Purple skin. So they made her thin.
Yep.
She lost weight. Okay.
Oh, I can see the SJWs now.
Oh, man.
All the people that got mad about what's her name, May from Overwatch.
Right.
Oh
They had-
god.
That was like a year or two ago,
Mhm.
and so all their frustrations
Right.
built up just for this moment.
Luckily, it's a Pokemon, so you shouldn't be identifying with Pokemon. So fuck off.
They'll find a way.
They'll find a way.
Yeah, like that one guy who fucking jizzed on his cat.
Oh
What?
god.
We won't.
I don't know anything about that.
What?
Y'all keep talking about this. I'll find his name.
It's not Shane Dawson, is it?
Yeah, it is Shane Dawson.
Oh no.
Apparently, he shot a load on his cat when he was 19.
What? What? Oh, I don't want to think that to be real or believe it's real, but it might be real. I don't know.
Well, he said it.
Oh, he
could
said
be
it.
Lying.
Oh, oh man.
I mean, he could be lying.
I don't know.
Maybe funny joke.
Yeah, it could be.
I don't know
It
who
might.
Shane
It might
Dawson
just be something taken out of context or something. Just like a lot of shit nowadays. But anyway.
What?
Like Jinx's third evolution. I don't know. That'd be all right, I guess. I feel always weird when they add evolutions to like Gen 1s and Gen 2s. Like when someone told me that Lickitung evolved, I was like, you lying. And then they showed me Licky Licky, and I was like, what the fuck? So it's whatever.
Yeah, when they told him the name, he was like, "No, you're definitely lying."
Yeah, I definitely. and you know, it was coming from Todd and Josh, so I literally thought they were, you know,
Fucking with you.
I thought they were fucking with me. And they're like, "No, dude," like, cause like they were laughing, so it was even less convincing. I still don't believe.
No,
it.
that's the funny thing. We're dead serious. Continues to laugh.
Anyway, that's cool, I guess.
Yeah.
I'll give this Pokemon another go. I didn't finish Sun and Moon.
That's all right. It's all right. It's a very quote-unquote different Pokemon game.
Stuffle and Bewears are super cool, though. I like that. I like those Pokemon.
Yeah.
Very simple.
Yeah.
Beware. The creativity in the names nowadays.
Licky Licky.
Score Bunny? I mean, come on.
Dude, I forgot what gen it was. I know we're kind of like veering off the beaten path, and I hate when we do that, but I have to say this. A couple gens ago, they made a Pokemon made out of trash. Garbodor? Trubbish, whatever?
Yeah.
It's made out of trash.
Listen, I've spent a long time away from Pokemon.
See, like people want to like know what Pokemon are bad, and you're like put in
What's
trash
that one with the
Pokemon.
Trump
It's
face on
actual
it?
trash.
Dumb.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It's made out of actual trash. You can make a Pokemon nowadays.
Well,
That ain't real.
hey, come. I mean, what? I mean, Muck is made out of shit, technically. So, he's
Did
sewage.
you know Muck spelled backwards is snake?
Anyway, there's another thing that'll make people say what, and that's Dragon's Dogma, which was a game from Capcom.
A great game.
A great game, RPG, and it's getting an anime coming to Netflix.
Yes, I don't have to finish that game to get caught up in the story in time for it.
You don't play Dragon's Dogma for the story, though. You play that for the game, dog.
You play it for so you can get your ass whooped in Bitter Black Isle.
Play it so you can do that fucking spinny attack move until it stops working, and then you get fucked in that valley.
You play that game to be sorcerer and summon the meteors.
to call in Bolide and to use Holy Focus Bolts. So you can 5-shot the Dragon.
That's very weird, though. Dragon's Dogma anime.
Mm-hmm.
That's like super obscure to me.
It is pretty random.
Video game animes, in my experience, are really bad.
Yeah. I've known about this for like a couple days, and I still don't know how I feel. Like, I don't know if I'm excited or if I'm like, why though? Or
I think what you should take out of it is the fact that they gave Netflix the license to do something with it means they're aware that it exists, and they're probably gonna do something with it.
Yeah, what I'm aware of is that they still remember Dragon's Dogma.
Yeah, they put it on the Switch, and they're giving a Netflix anime. So because I don't think Capcom has anything planned for the rest of the year, maybe this is a good sign.
Yeah.
Maybe we should be paying attention to E3 and shit.
Yep, so people can use my high-pitched voice pawn.
Isn't she just called Pretty Lady?
Yeah.
Not bad.
She was. I made her look good too. I put like makeup on her because she kind of didn't have makeup on before. Like Capcom like did the whole like realistic thing of like this is how girls look without makeup. That's not the same person.
It is dark fantasy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I hope they come out with the second one or announce the second one soon.
Dude, Dragon's Dogma with the RE engine? That'd be fucking dope.
That engine is amazing, dude. Even though my PS4 sounded like a fucking jet plane, it still ran Devil May Cry pretty good.
Yeah,
with the exception of like 1 or 2 cutscenes. It's a Gen 1 PS4, so.
And specific areas of Mission 13.
Oh yeah.
Ah.
Well, that's just because of what I was doing. But,
No, like you know when you destroy the blood clots and then you fall down the levels.
Yeah.
If you stand on it while it's dissipating, so you just fall through, it creates like dust particles.
Yeah.
And it drops your frames to like 8.
Holy shit.
Pretty bad. But anywho, Dragon's Dogma, if you guys haven't played it, definitely check it out.
It's
Yeah.
on everything.
It's on the PS4. It's
It
on
came out
PC.
in 2011. It was way ahead of its time.
Oh yeah.
I've actually played it recently, like last week, till the end of the endgame stuff, which is Bitter Black Isle, and I loved it. I played it on Xbox 360, Steam, and PS4. Still loved it.
Maybe you can get those dust particles off your Switch.
Eh,
You can play
Maybe.
it in bed.
I could play Dragon's Dogma in bed with my
Oh yeah.
PS4 remote.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Man, you would be willing to play Dragon's Dogma on the Switch, but you're not gonna, pick up Senran's Kagura or whatever. The
That game, don't pick up that game.
The only reason I play games like that is to do my business,
yeah.
and I have my own.
Your way of doing your business.
Play the pinball one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the pinball.
I need to find a way to buy that pinball one. I don't think it's coming out in the States.
Huh.
I played a lot of Space Cadet, but I'm a man now. I need man's pinball.
I think I can only live with Space Cadet.
Anyways,
Anyway.
if only Josh was here for this.
Yeah, he was the one who posted it in the thread, which was really funny. But yeah, so Borderlands 3, that everyone's been really waiting for, has kind of been teased via Twitter.
Gearbox tired of not making money.
Mm-hmm. And supposedly they're planning to reveal it at PAX
What
2019.
if it's actually just Borderlands Mobile?
They're gonna fall into what Blizzard is kind of. That'd be a dark day for a lot of people. I mean,
I'll have to actually call to check up on Josh.
you
Are you okay?
okay, man? just checking up on you, bro.
Every day. I'll text him in the morning. Be like, you okay, dude? Still there? I don't know. Gearbox is with that. I don't even know what it's called. The hero shooter they did. Not doing
Battleborn?
well, and yeah, sure. You could be lying, and I wouldn't know. And they going through a lawsuit with some fucked up shit.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Battle Watch, Overborn.
We'll just hope they get it right, because the times are different. I don't know if a lot of the Borderlands jokes will stick. There's a lot of loot shooter competition nowadays.
It's okay. You just steal a lot of the dances from Fortnite.
One of the games that's competing against bricks PS4s anyway, so
You're right. But Warframe is really popular now, and that game's free.
it's not even popular now. It's been popular. It's the crazy thing.
Well, it's really popular now.
Yeah, because new wave players are playing, and people are coming back to it. It's crazy.
And it's on a Switch.
Because people got burned by Destiny, and all the Warframe players are like, just come play this game. It's free. And they're like, huh? Wow.
Wow.
We're getting updates. More substantial updates than Destiny 2 has.
Mhm.
Yeah. But anywho, Borderlands, I've never been too crazy about because all my friends were able to play during the week, and I can only play during the weekend. So when weekend came around, I was
Borderlands is a terrible game to get behind in.
yeah, because they were all like level capped, and I'm like, hey guys, I'm a level 1 soldier.
I'm still behind in the story. You wanna come kill this guy? Nah, he doesn't have any good loot for us.
He was like, no, they took me to the level with the Praetorians or whatever, the alien, whatever the fuck.
And you got one shot and just
No, I didn't get one shot because they had me stay where we spawned, and they went and killed everything and splash XP
Oh wow.
leveled me up. Yeah, so I just said, let me know when you guys are done. and I fell asleep every time.
It doesn't sound like you played that game at all.
I didn't really get to. But
did you play?
Even though
did you play 1 or 2, or both?
I played 1 for sure. Like I that was when the XP thing started happening because I can only play so often. And then 2, I played a little bit more, but it was still the same thing because I didn't really care as much because I was bitter about the first one.
Sirens are hot. Moxie is hot. That's all I know.
What's her name is hot? Yeah, Moxie. That's Moxie.
Yeah. Even if she's like clown makeup and apparently got a used up pussy, it's fine. She's still hot.
Yeah, her son looks older than her.
You see people with the cosplay, right? And they make themselves look fucking cell shaded.
I think Jessica Neri did that.
I've seen many cosplayers.
Oh yeah,
both safe for work and not safe for work.
But even though I feel this way about Borderlands, I'm still like, it's about goddamn time. Because Borderlands was a big deal.
Yeah.
It's still
even with their weird ass pre-sequel bullshit that no one really wanted, but still
the Telltale
interested
game,
in.
dude, apparently people really like that.
Oh yeah.
Because apparently it really expanded on the lore that I didn't know people cared about. Because I kind of played that game as a loot shooter with a hot character, with a hot siren girl. But
I think Borderlands was my first looter shooter. I played solo for the most part.
It kind of more plays like Diablo than a Destiny. Because you're kind of running old levels over and over again, trying to get like shields and guns and
the amount of times I've killed Cromarax. It's honestly the only thing I remember about 2.
Funny enough, I didn't play much 2. I played a lot of 1.
I never played 1. I played 2.
Apparently 2 is better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you got like the basic idea of what it's presenting you.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll all play 3 if it actually looks good.
Or
Maybe.
if it's even a thing.
It might just be the new Destiny for us, where like we don't really care that much, but we all get it and we have a good time for a week and then don't play after that.
Maybe we should rent it. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
Be on like Game Pass on PC, and we'll all just pay $5. But we'll see.
Yeah.
So you got anything on Borderlands?
Yeah, Zawarudo. Did you play for it?
Never played.
Oh, you never played
Who's
it.
the guy who dual wields in the second one?
He has
Gunzerker?
Yeah, but what's his name?
Oh. Gunzerker? I don't know.
You think he hot?
Salvador. Yeah.
No, it wasn't Salvador though.
Well, you said 2 guns though.
Axton. It was I got it wrong, but it's
Axton. Oh, yeah,
Axton
turret
like
motherfucker. That was my shit, dude.
Yeah, he likes the boys, right?
He's gay, yeah. Well, he's bisexual.
Oh, see, look, they're already appealing. SJWs will buy this game.
Okay.
Right.
There's this guy.
Can you click on Moxie?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, see, I knew it. I knew it. This guy. This is Zawarudo's fucking guy right here. Zero.
He was a robot.
No, he's an alien.
There she is. Mad Moxie.
Mad Moxie. There she is.
I bought that DLC, dude. Even though it was just horde mode for Borderlands 1.
That's a hot mom right there.
Look at that bottom right. Audio listeners love this. Wait, was she playable in one of them?
No. She's just a very important
an NPC.
Yeah, very pretty prominent NPC. Yep.
She hot. You know she puts out.
I wouldn't know.
Well, I guess
you know who doesn't put out? Budgie.
You want to take this one?
I don't know.
Jesus
It kind of made
Christ.
sense in my head, but once it left my mouth, it didn't make a lot of sense. But Bungie doesn't put out anything for Activision? Yeah, let's just go with that.
Yeah. So, as we all know already, you know, Bungie broke off with Activision with their property known as
They
Destiny.
must have law wizards that they actually were able to take Destiny with them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, usually when studios split off, they lose the IP.
Mm-hmm.
They must be wizards.
Yeah. So pretty quick one because I mean, I don't know why they even like made this whole big deal about it, like made like a whole bunch of articles about it, but the real reason is just that Destiny wasn't meeting expectations of sales. That's pretty much why, I guess. I mean, there could be more to it, but that's pretty much what they've.
Here's what it was. Activision's like, God, it's gonna look really bad if we fire 1,000 employees. So let's have the 200 people at Bungie split off, so we only have to fire 800. That'll be fine. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, Destiny wasn't meeting expectations because, like, Destiny 1 had problems, and then they fixed it later. And then Destiny 2 came out, and they had. Like,
And I still got slide shotgunned.
And then, but they went back, like, with loot, they went back to bad problems, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, why did we go backwards? You fixed this once already with Taken King. I don't know. I don't know. I'm done with Destiny after 2. I had a fun time with the boys.
Mm-hmm.
But
I saw that whole thing.
good memories. Good.
Not for Clay though.
Okay. Dude, Clay getting that armband, best memory. I can still see it.
It actually is the best memory, even though it's tragic.
He had the emo.
I got a helmet. I got a fucking cape. I got boots.
I got a gun.
What'd you get, Clay? I got an armband. So, but where'd you guys pick up the other loot?
So where's the loot? The fucking John Travolta. Like,
Yeah.
looking around.
Because he actually had the John Travolta emote on his character. So where's the good loot? And he actually did it. Shit was funny.
Best memory. Anyways, yeah, Destiny's gonna have to like do something crazy or it's gonna be dead forever. Because I know Destiny has hardcore fans, but I think they're all playing Warframe or their PS4s are bricked right now.
Yeah. The next time they make Destiny, they can't blame it on Activision anymore. They have to blame it on themselves. So I guess there's that. But
you know what? It's okay because Bungie's not making Halo anymore. We're doing a big segue. But 343 is still making Halo, and they're bringing it to PC. Not just Windows Store either. Bringing it to Steam.
Yep.
Master Chief Collection. When did Master Chief Collection originally come out? That thing's fucking real old.
Originally came out? Oh.
I'm got it. Y'all talk about it. I don't think I actually want to talk about it.
It's a mix between not wanting to talk about it and I'm probably the only person that played Halo aside from you.
Yeah, because we don't have Mitchie.
2014 is when that game came out, and it only
Jesus.
recently got fixed last year. So like 4 years.
Wait,
the
did
game
you?
was broken.
Oh, Zawarudo, have you played Halo?
Just the first one.
Okay.
Then where did your love for Arbiter come from? Because he was. In the
He probably just seen a picture of Arbiter.
Okay.
That, and also I watched my cousins play it.
Oh, okay. So you had that kind of.
You took the controller from your cousins during 2 when you got to play as them?
No, it was more because I think I was like coming down the hallway, and then I heard Arbiter's voice, which is Keith David, so the voice of Goliath. I was like, are they watching Gargoyles? And I run in and like, what the fuck is this?
Man, that gargoyle looks really weird.
I know, like, what is?
But no, I'll make this quick because like Faka said, we're probably the only two who played it. This is cool. I'm not sure. Also, they're adding Reach, which wasn't originally part of the Master Chief Collection. I'm not sure if any of my progress will carry over, which kind of blows.
Mm-hmm.
Because Reach was very grindy for your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not as competitive as I once was when I used to play Halo 3. So maybe I'll be able to play that game without wanting to rip my balls off. I don't know. I'm probably going to buy it because I'm a sucker, but I think like a year ago I talked about having an itch for Halo, but I don't even think that itch is there anymore. So
Right.
it's this weird, like, man, it's like when your high school crush is like, you want to go out? You're like, girl, that was like 10 years ago. And you're kind of into drugs now. You didn't look too good the last year.
Well, you know who was into drugs?
Me.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
One of the actors for Judgment, which was supposed to come out in the West for June 25th, but now we don't even know what's going on.
Pornography as well.
I don't know about that, but he was definitely he definitely was charged with possession of cocaine or use of it as well, because apparently they actually tested his urine, and he was tested positive for cocaine usage.
Cocaine.
It's a hell of a drug. So they Sega decided to halt sales in Japan. At least the game's been out for like a period of time. So they haven't like come out with a definitive answer as to what they're gonna do next. But I think in this situation, they'll probably what they'll do is just replace the model and the voice, and we're just gonna get a new face on that character, and that's pretty much it. It happened before, not too long ago with Yakuza 4. One of the actors was also charged with cocaine, and they just replaced the voice actor. That's pretty much it. So I think that's what they're gonna do, and I think with that, I predict that they'll delay the game.
Engine doesn't seem too crazy, so they can probably easily just take out his likeness and.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I didn't realize Japan was so strict on drugs.
They are very serious about those kind of policies. I mean, I think we talked about it before, but when it comes to like idols and stuff like that, like for idol pop,
that stuff's fucked up.
Yeah, the girls are not allowed to have any
Boyfriends.
No boyfriends, or anyone in their relationship. Anyone in their relationship for that matter. Yeah, and well, no, they don't have to shave their head. That's what that one girl did, on her own volition.
Manager son says shave your head or your career's over.
She did that on her own. That wasn't on their side, or that wasn't their choice. That was her choice.
Don't stop smiling.
I mean, there probably still is some fucked up shit going on within those industries, but we're not gonna talk about that.
Entertainment industry.
Yeah, entertainment.
Fucked up shit. What are you talking about?
Well, yeah. Anyway, I mean, I was looking forward to Judgment. I mean, it is coming out in June.
I don't think this affects how we.
Oh no! I mean, like it's just that it was gonna come out in June, and now it's like, oh, now it's gonna come out later.
Delayed,
Yeah,
we'll just have to wait on Peter Taki's judgment.
Did this wait? This game come out at all?
Yes, it already came out in Japan.
Dude, the fucking cocaine versions are gonna be super rare.
I know, right? Those are gonna sell for like mad money. They're gonna sell for cocaine money.
Is it like? Does it play like DMC4 Turbo mode?
That shit's. I can't hit exceed in.
Was I reaching too far for that one, or was that one pretty good? I think that was pretty good.
I ain't gonna hit exceed in that though. That shit's too hard in turbo.
I'll probably hit exceed better in that because my time has been off lately.
Yeah. But again, this is just my guess. We don't even know if they're gonna delay it at all. Maybe they'll work their magic real quick or something. But yeah, that happened. That happened. Hopefully they can get Judgment out there as soon as possible, I guess. But otherwise, you know,
get Judgment out there faster than Kid Goku gets in Fighter Z.
Oh yeah, I mean it's still like not determined, but people have been saying it's the thing because they found it in a data mine, I think.
I don't even play fighters anymore. But why GT?
Isn't there like one character in GT that people like?
Probably Omega Shenron.
I thought it was Vegeta.
Ew, no, not GT Vegeta. Ugh, Jesus. He had a mustache and shitty hair.
He had a mustache? Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, and he had like a mustache and a daughter?
Yeah, Bula, who's already a teenager.
Yep. Which doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah.
But you have to like watch it for it to make sense. But it's still bad. Like, I'm sorry, GT fans, but GT was a mistake.
What is SSJ for?
The monkey one?
Oh, okay, so that's what people were saying.
Yeah, the super.
Maybe this means we can get SSJ 4.
Yeah, Super Saiyan 4.
People like Super Saiyan 4. Like, I thought it was alright, but as the memory ages, I did not like SSJ 4.
There's a lot of people that still like SSJ 4 for some reason.
We haven't even gotten Ultra Instinct Goku yet.
Because that shit would be OP.
I mean,
I'm surprised they came out with Jiren. Because that fool's OP in the show.
I haven't even watched DBZ tournaments enough to know if he shaked up the meta or not.
No.
Final round happened this weekend, and I don't think he was. I don't think I saw him at all.
No.
Was there any new things, or was it the same?
Same team comps.
Yeah, like 16 and Bardock.
I saw Piccolo on Goichi.
Oh yeah, Goichi been rocking
which was like, I thought it was like, damn, that's interesting. But I'm playing something else right now, which we'll talk about later.
Then you realize that, oh wait, Piccolo can lock people down with Hellzone Grenade or whatever. Right?
They kind of changed it in the last patches, but I think it's still good.
Yeah.
Especially if Luigi's playing.
Anyway, yeah.
That game, I would still say is the top. I'd say it's the top.
The top of the graph for runtime on top 8 of Evo.
Oh man.
Yeah, so much that they're not gonna let it be on Sunday.
Yeah.
BB tag is on the bottom of the runtime because those matches end super fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Luckily, those are gonna be.
If you press assist into a button.
Luckily, they're gonna be 3 out of 5 all the way, so that's good.
And it's still gonna end fast.
You're right. Dude,
that game's. I love Ultra David's tweet. He's like, "Oh, I'm so glad Marvel's made it back to Sunday final."
Marvel won. that BB tag is
the execution. I'd say that game is the closest we're gonna get to Team Marvel.
Yeah.
Until
Marvel.
Capcom.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Marvel, do we want to talk about the movie?
Captain Marvel?
Yeah.
After everything else.
Yeah, after DMC5.
Okay.
I mean,
yeah.
If we feel like it.
If we feel like it, yeah.
I mean, if you feel like it, Seth. Speaking of Seth.
Oh, got him.
They released a character trailer for Seth and BB Tag.
Did we already talk about the other ones? Like Teddy.
We kind of touched upon it, but we didn't like actually talked about the trailers themselves.
No, we held on to it because we know how much you love Teddy.
Dude, I can't wait to play Teddy and Platinum. Dude, it's gonna be great playing with characters with RNG in their moveset.
I mean, there are Faust players.
Teddy throws projectiles that are random, and he has a weird teleport with the TVs, and he has a bat.
Mm-hmm.
That goes half screen.
That's his 5B. He's gonna be the new Gordo.
Oh yeah. Man, that sounds fun.
You're gonna hear Lucille say "Wada Wananji."
Wananji. Kuma.
For those of you that don't know, apparently Negan's bat's named Lucille.
Yes.
It was a joke.
Teddy will say Kuma at the end of all his stuff. Unless he's in English, then he'll make shitty bear puns.
I'd rather the Kuma. So I'll put him in Japanese.
Well, hopefully none of us will pick him. So, wait, no, I feel like Mitchie would.
I thought he hated Teddy.
I feel like Mitchie would.
Mitchie likes things that we don't like.
I feel like Mitchie would play him just
to make us mad.
He picks the worst color combinations for his characters on purpose.
He does.
I don't know if it's out of spite for like us, because we say like, "What the fuck are your colors?" But I think he actually likes it.
Maybe.
But anyways,
Hey. Because I know Mitchie would say that, but he's not here today.
You don't mean. No, you don't. Anyways.
I mean...
I'm excited to see...
Sorry, Mitchie. I know you're watching this or listening to this, but I had to.
I'm excited to see those characters actually come out and play them, because despite diving into Eunice and feeling more satisfied with like actually executing real combo, I don't want to say real combos, but like having higher execution, BB tag still holds a place in my my heart, I guess. And I think just playing things like Eunice lately just make me want to try to do the hard stuff in BB tag, like lab the cross assault combos and stuff.
Yeah. He does. Seth does look interesting. He sets up orbs. They shoot arrows out of there. He can cross up and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
He's definitely simplified.
I've seen him in Eunice, and he looks fucked up. And considering that he could be played with a different character and 2 buttons, he looks like he could be kind of fucked up.
I think his 214 special is actually just a flip. So
Oh,
he'll flip over somebody and then like do a dash move.
the axe kick, the air axe kick that what's his name has.
I don't know.
I forgot his name.
It goes by fast, but I feel like setting up his orb, him switching side while your assist is out, and then switching your assist. Or even sandwiching somebody, putting down orbs, doing cross assault. Is cross assault when you're in control of both of them?
Yes.
Having that, and then having him set up orbs, and then switching between the 2 people repeatedly.
Good God.
I think he'll just have his flippy kick with the sandwich. Basically, the thing I do with Labras.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except probably faster.
The side switch overhead.
It'll be a lot faster. And there'll be a ball on screen.
Yes. That shoots arrows.
I don't know. Well, looks cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad this game's getting supported. We'll know what the 5th fate is eventually.
Wait, 5th? You mean 6th?
6th. Yeah, I can't count.
My Little Pony.
I think it might be Melty Blood. But anyway, we'll leave that discussion.
Huge titties.
Yeah. We'll leave that
It's going to be Viva Pinata.
Wait, Amaterasu?
What is that one game?
Okami?
No. Starts with a Y.
Oh, Yatagarasu?
Oh, Yatagarasu.
Yatagarasu. Fuck, dude. How did I butcher that?
It could be Sailor Moon.
It's just gonna be Kirito.
There's actual sprites.
Just Kirito. Not Sword Art Online, just Kirito.
Just Kirito from Climax Burst or whatever.
Oh, Fighting Climax?
Dude, there's... Putting Arcana Heart literally made me be like, yeah, I don't know what the fuck they're gonna put in this game anymore.
That's good.
This game is like... Mugen.
Mugen?
It
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. Yep. An asset dump.
You know, it's not an asset dump though.
Mm-hmm.
MK11.
Yeah. Well, first off, Jackie Briggs and Aaron Black are revealed. A couple weeks ago. There hasn't been any more character reveals, have there?
Oh, Cassie got her gameplay reveal.
That's right, Cassie
And Kano.
And Kano.
Kano, and yeah, Cassie K, just right.
I'd like to see what they did to Jackie.
Mhm.
She looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I only saw like 2 seconds of her in the story trailer.
Oh yeah.
I'll actually spend mobile LTE data to watch her Kombat cast if I'm at work. Because I like Jackie, even though I was bad at her. Because I couldn't run cancel for shit. But
yeah, the general impressions of these characters is basically Jackie, why? Aaron, finally. That's what I've collected. Because I personally didn't like Jackie because of specific reasons that I'm pretty sure a lot of people know of. But like she's a cool character and all that. Aaron, everyone loves Aaron Black because
I think out of
people like cowboys or some shit.
Other than Takeda, out of all the newcomers in X, I feel like Aaron was one of the most popular.
Oh yeah,
like Takeda and him were the most popular, like most liked by the community outside of like gameplay reasons.
Apparently, Aaron Black has been around for a while.
Yeah, he was like in the comic books or something.
Yeah,
right. Cowboy with a mask on. Maybe that's why he's
a badass.
Yeah,
I can't wait to see his gameplay.
Yeah.
Is
One
he
of
gonna
his
be
variations in X was actually bottom 2. But I still played it for some reason.
Is Troy Baker gonna voice Aaron Black again?
I saw you whack people up with a big ass sniper rifle.
Yeah, that's marksman. Apparently, it's bottom tier.
Yep.
Like absolute bottom.
And I saw you give people the pressure with it, and
fake pressure.
Fake pressure that they respected, though.
Yep, idiots. But anywho, the beta came out for this weekend, and it's pretty fun.
You know how my internet's been shitty? We actually had some pretty good matches.
While you're uploading.
While I was uploading videos. And my internet's been shitty. Same couldn't be said for Eunice, but both me and Faka got into the stress test that happened, and I think they let a lot of people in. I think it was just in waves.
Right.
They didn't want to kill the servers immediately, which we can talk about that later, but I went into it pretty hesitantly, and I think I came out of the stress test being like, I think I'm gonna like this game. I really do. I just need a character.
You're like, you're telling me that you think that I'm gonna like the game too, because it's like super like footsie based and stuff.
It feels like when I play this game, it feels like the way I used to play Street Fighter 4. When I was learning how to play like neutral and footsies and using my normals as tools rather than just using learning to use normals as tools instead of just special moves and stuff like that. And it's mentally taxing though, right?
Yeah, the game actually makes you tired because you're thinking so hard. Like there's things that you need for this game.
Like I'm trying to
go for it.
I'm trying to walk forward because I know Vaka's gonna throw a spark, so I can neutral duck it, not block it, and then do a but be close enough that I can do a forward 4. But I need to be close enough because if I don't and I whiff it, then it's like
a crushing blow.
I'm gonna get punished for close. It's like, but it's satisfying, right? It reminds I hadn't had that feeling since there was I think one night where me and Faka played Street Fighter 5. I don't like Street Fighter 5, but there was one night me and Faka were playing it, and I think that was the last time I got tired. Mentally strained, tired. Bunch of walking forward and walking back. There's no dashing in that game. I don't know what people are talking about. I haven't seen a single one.
If you guys want to know what the forward dash is in MK11, go to BB tag, pick kanji, and do an air dash.
And then divide it by 2. But no,
that's how the forward dashes look.
I only played Baraka. That boy deals a lot of damage. What was that variation you had on him? That you
Spiky Papega?
Yeah. That's exactly what it is.
The variations, there's variation names, but you could put whatever abilities on, I'm pretty sure. So you could have You can pick any of the 3 variations, but they can all be the same if you put the same shit on them. The abilities are like there's some ability. You have 3 slots for abilities. Some abilities take 2 slots, and some abilities conflict with others. So like there will be one ability that's it's called Gutted. It's a meter burnable move that launches so you can combo after it. It is a back forward 4 or back forward circle move. And there's a move called Leg Kebab that is the same input. So you can't have both of them on, but it costs 1 slot. Like there's different comps of abilities that you could put on your characters and all that stuff. And you could make a character that could fit your playstyle ability wise. It's pretty cool. Though I don't know how it's gonna work in tournament play because you'll have to like make your character's ability sets and all that in the customize menu.
Yeah.
As opposed to making the character select menu. It's weird.
Hopefully they keep that in mind because I know this time around they're pushing for like I think it's like ESL. Is that their big tournament that they support?
Yeah, the online tournament's ESL.
Yeah, hopefully that means they for like whenever they do locals, they have a way to access like all that stuff on like character select.
Yeah.
Otherwise, TOs are gonna have a real hard time.
Yeah.
Like MK11 might be the long one this year.
Yeah, I kind of wonder about that. Like, are they just gonna like really stick to like the pre-made variables or variations? Excuse me. Or
I feel like that would be very
boring.
I think that'd be very bad.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot to the like. Because like I said, I only played Baraka, but I only played one kind of Baraka, and Fakahiro is playing a different one with a couple different moves.
I played 2 different kinds of Barakas.
Yeah. I played one that he showed me, and then he played a different one. And like, even though we had normals that reach in the same place, we had different plans. Like he had this one where he like stabbed me in the leg, and then basically just put me in 50-50 loops. And I just had one that's like Pepega damage, but it's I feel like limiting people to the normal variations would be really bad for tournament, or not.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not bad for tournaments, but like really bad for like creativity.
Right.
Yeah, like I personally, me having the longest history of NRS, I came in thinking this is stupid because like if you look at the gear system with Injustice 2, they had special abilities. There was an actual gear playlist where you could actually play with that gear that gives you more damage or different abilities and shit
too.
Like, yeah, that you had to unlock or fucking gotcha for. Like I thought, like man, MK11, I don't know what they're doing with it. They might make it really bad. But I came into this beta / stress test, and I messed around with the abilities, and they're cool. I actually really like it.
Dang.
It's not busted. It's not jank or any of that. It actually lets you play your way. It's kind of like a Subway.
I feel like choosing. I just thought of the comparison. Choosing your gear slots, because it's like a 3-point system, right? I feel like choosing that is the equivalent of choosing your ultra or whatever in like Street Fighter 4.
Or your perks in Call of Duty.
Or your perks in Call of Duty. Yeah.
In a 10-point system, right?
But like I was trying to keep it to fighting games. Like you know how some people it's like I'm gonna choose this ultra so that I have these options, right? Like it doesn't completely change the character, but like whenever you get your ultra, it changed the way people like approached you. Like people aren't gonna jump at Geef with Ultra 2.
Yeah.
People are gonna jump a lot more when he has Ultra 1, or if it was what was it, Arcade Edition, where you could choose both.
Yes.
But they deal less damage, and like that would be like a completely different. You'd approach a Geef completely differently. It's like, this Baraka doesn't have his command grab, which I think I should have used. So you don't have to look out for those kind of tick throws, or this Baraka has the fucking the spike shoots, so he's not gonna have chop, so you don't have to worry about that. I'm using mostly Baraka because that's all I played, but I know like Scarlet had some weird stuff. I know wasn't Frizzle playing like a variation of Scorpion that had like a stance he could cancel?
Yeah, he has a stance that can go into a punishable low, a punishable overhead, a check that I feel like is plus, but apparently it's -2. You can cancel
fastest move. So
well, my fastest move was 6 frames and I still got beat.
yeah.
But I don't know. You can cancel the stance, so you could go for more mix-up. So like you could do a string, which is back 2 for Scorpion. It is a mid into a punishable overhead. What you could do is you could do the mid, stance cancel it, cancel the stance, do an overhead. Or wait, I'm dumb. You do that instead of doing the overhead that the string naturally goes into. You stance cancel the stance, do a low. It all comes down to fuzzing the block, but that's like for a little bit more higher level mind game / mechanics.
Mm-hmm.
But that Scorpion's gonna play a lot differently than the Scorpion that has like, what was it, like the demon grab or whatever.
Oh, the demon dash that is fast as fuck, goes half screen and puts you in knockdown. Yeah, there's all sorts of stuff. There's like I've got my hands on every character so far. I've put most time into Baraka's 2nd Scarlet and 3rd Scorpion, and it's actually for a good reason, because Scorpion is pretty hard to play.
Dude, I was watching some Scarlet stuff, and she had like it looked like she did the same string like 2 times, then did some kicks into like this trance thing that heals her, and it restands, so they can't use the wake up options.
Yep, you do 2-1-2 2 times, 4-4 trance, and then they're in a restand Oki, so they can't wake up invincible or launcher or roll. They have to hold that or guess right on a high and count a crushing blow down to them, or tech the grab or any of that. But like mechanics aside, if you want to play this game, there are specific things that I think you'll need / want / you'll enjoy cultivating, which is footsies, fundamentals, hit confirming,
reads,
spacing, reaction. Like this is all like basic stuff for fighting games.
Ed Boon nerdy fighting game stuff.
Yeah, pretty much. Like if you don't like, if you're not like into fighting games like that, but you're kind of into leveling up your game for fighting games, this game is definitely gonna help with that stuff. And if you already do have it, you'll do pretty well. Because you could kill people literally with just a down 4, which is the down back kick, which is like the farthest reaching normal you'll have. That's a low normally. So it's of course a footsie tool. It's a button that people walk into or they don't understand the spacing of, so they'll get hit by it. You could walk up and do that. I did that with random people online. I've done it to Chris. Like I've done it to so many people. Like that's because I have like a little bit of experience with other fighting games. I know a little bit of spacing and footsies, and it helped me a lot. Just that one button.
Yep.
So if you learn to use that, you can translate that into other types of games. Maybe not hyper fighters because they're kind of hyper fighters.
You can bully your way. You can guerrilla your way in hyper fighters.
Yeah, I think this game is one of those. It's like a sophisticated actual fighting game.
People who like the fighters for being a fighting game, I think are gonna like it. But there's gonna be some people who are just gonna get mad and hate this game because they're gonna get outplayed.
Yeah, because of what this game does to you. Like MKX, it tired you out physically because of all the cancels, pressure. Like your hands hurt, but after playing this game, my brain hurts. Like I was so tired.
Mechanics wise, though, I think the splitting. I don't know about the gauges being like automatically refill right now, but the separation of it I think was a fantastic idea. Knowing that I can still use my meter offensively to like extend combos, and say I get knocked down and I still have meter to do a get up option, but it's not guaranteed. Like if I do the the anti-air one and he's standing, it's not invincible. Or I never figured out how to do the roll.
It's actually forward stance switch on wake up.
Okay, that's way over there on my controller. All right, but I think the only thing I think is kind of weird is the Fallout, which is I guess the new kind of combo breaker.
Yeah, it's an air tech.
Yeah, it's like that thing is kind of weird. Like I feel like when someone has 4 meter and you're doing your combo and you're juggling them, I feel like the offense, like it reminds me of KI because you're gonna have to be thinking about, are they gonna air tech out of here? Because I'm gonna have to stop my combo because if I do this normal and it whiffs, they're gonna just stand up and punish me. Like I saw people like air teching Scorpion combos right before he throws chain, so he's sitting there with his arm out like, fuck,
Yep, I've actually done that. It's a really cool mechanic. The bars, in my opinion, it could change. Like I'm a little bit, I still have a little bit of mixed feelings about the meter system with it refilling and stuff. But for now, I think it's okay. I think it's pretty good because offensive bars for like attacks, defensive is for, of course, waking up or falling out of combos. I think it keeps the game balanced momentum wise because you can't like build up momentum and just
keep going,
stay on someone's ass, like flawless someone effortlessly, so people can have a fighting chance to fight back and all that stuff. And if they make a wrong read on their air tech, they lose all their defensive bars, so they have to actually block and all that stuff. Eventually it'll come back so they could try again, but they could have like 5% health by then. It keeps the game momentumly balanced. I'm just making up words at this point, but it keeps the game balanced momentum-wise.
Right.
Last thing I'm gonna say about it, I like the fact that the X-ray replacement fatal blows is once per match, not round, like once per match.
Got
I
it.
like that. You're not gonna get papegged.
Same with the what do you call those finish blows or whatever?
The crushing
blows?
Crushing blows, yeah.
The crushing blows are the specific normals. The fatal blow is the super.
A fatal blow, excuse me. Yeah. The
fatal blows
that's
are
what
the
I was
X-rays.
Yeah.
Fatal blows are X-rays, which you get only one of per match. Crushing blows are for multiple different moves. Like they could be for grabs, they could be for down twos, they could be for certain characters' other moves, and you only get one of each per match. So if you crushing blow someone with a down two, you can combo off of it, but you can only do that one time with that down two.
Got it.
During that match.
And there is a setting that you can choose when you do it, and it's by holding the button.
Oh.
I think that's gonna be mandatory for high levels. Like people are gonna be holding that until like, all right,
it'll become important.
Like they're gonna wait till they have no defensive meter, and then they're gonna do the Baraka like 50% combo with like 3 crushing blows in the corner.
Yeah, because sometimes like I do like a forward 4/4 with Baraka, and on counter hit it crushing blows, and it's comboable in the corner or mid screen if you have a specific. Sometimes I hit that crushing blow when they have, like, say that crushing blow does 20% when the forward 4/4 does 15%, and I'm killing someone that is 10%. I want to hold on to the crushing blow, but it automatically does it for me. Like, that's why you want to have it set to manual. But early on, I think it's okay for you to keep it on auto. When the game comes out, just keep it on auto so you can get a feel for what they do and what the properties are, so you can, like, can I combo off of it, or do I get a better Oki, or any of that
they
stuff.
would be listed in the move set or the move list. So that's good.
Yeah. There's also flawless block in the game, which actually is pretty good in high level play.
Other than frame advantage, what else does that give to you?
I'm not sure, but I feel like it gives less chip.
Okay, yeah, that's probably good too.
Because
I was hoping it would give you like some faster meter regen.
I'm not sure because the flawless block gives you quite a bit. If you have the reactions, the execution, and the timing, two of those things are kind of the same.
Or you forget that it's actually a block button. You're like, oh shit, and you push the block button right when the fireball hits.
Say you do a 1-1-2 with Baraka, which has a gap between the second one and the 2. 1-1-2 string is +1, has pushback, and is safe. If you flawless block the 2, which is where the gap is, you can instantly launch your wake up attack without actually waking up. So it's a counter hit.
Wow.
Oh.
So the +1 string becomes punishable by flawless blocking, pressing up 2, and you can combo off of it.
It sounds dope.
Or you could do the invincible one, which hits them, they're still standing, and then you could it's your turn. You have a mix-up of doing an overhead, low, mid, grab. Yep. You could do your 1-1-2 so that they could try or fuck up, or they have to block a grab, a mix-up or a grab, all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good. Like Scorpion has a string that's 2-1-2. There's a big gap between the 1 and the second 2, but it's +7. That's very plus. Like, you think it's your turn, you're gonna get crushing blowed.
Yeah.
If you press a button. But if you flawless block launcher it, it's not plus anymore because you're the one getting hit. Or the gap is big enough actually for Scorpion's 2-1-2. So you could down 2 him. But I think it's only specific characters because some people's down 2s are faster than others.
Mm.
Like I don't know if you can with a Baraka because it might be slow. Because it has long range, which is fair. So
I use it as an anti-air for people jumping in.
yeah. His down 4 is actually really good for anti-airing too. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
It's like Ermax down 4 in MKX, but not as good because, you
don't get 50% off it.
And NRS wasn't as mature back then.
But anyways, we could probably talk about this.
Yeah.
Open betas coming out for pre-orders next, so that'll be people's next opportunity to play it.
Cool.
2 weeks from now is the pre-order beta. It's not open, to my knowledge. It's a pre-order beta.
Oh yeah, I mean open as in like anyone can get in. If
Anyone can get it if they pre-order, yeah.
Yeah.
And 2 weeks from then is release.
So hopefully we get different characters in that beta.
Mm.
Or more.
And because the stress test happened, because there was some matchmaking issues early on, I feel like that game's gonna launch and be pretty good online.
Hopefully.
Yep.
Yeah, hopefully.
And NRS, like I don't want to be that guy, but I'm not too particularly crazy about the NRS and how they develop their games because sometimes it's kind of broken. Like their stuff is broken. But this game is a sign to me that NRS is maturing. Their game coming out it seems pretty fair, balanced. The netcode is really good, and
It's still fun.
And it's fun. They're learning about their mistakes. They're doing things. They're adding things. Like this beta. Apparently, today I heard that they unlocked the towers.
Yep.
Neat.
So you could play the towers. So
But I think it ends in like 30 minutes.
yeah, unfortunately. But those of you that are a little bit bitter about NRS, like now would be a time to like give them a chance and all that stuff. Like even though I'm kind of part of NRS, I never really liked them that much. But this is kind of like an eye opener to giving them a chance to be a developer that you could like. The community is a little bit different. Like I know there's a lot of talk about the community lately, and I completely understand any negative or positive thoughts on it.
Yeah.
Because some people are assholes and don't know how to use Twitter at all.
I think we need to move on because I'm probably going to give my quick impressions and then peace out because I got to be up early tomorrow for
Yep.
internet technician.
let's head on to DMC5. Big ol', that's the latest and hottest game right now from Capcom. They've been redeeming themselves, I think. You guys, well, let's have Christian start.
My TLDR, DMC4 is now, with the exception of Virgil being playable and Tristan Lady, is completely invalidated because DMC5, both story-wise and gameplay-wise, has improved everything immensely. I think the only thing that can be said, I never beat DMC3, but I think that's the only game that can compete with it being the best Devil May Cry game. DMC5 is amazing to me as a DMC fan. A bunch of callbacks and references while still being able to grasp if you're new to the series. And the mechanics are sound. Dante Must Die is fucking hard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I unlocked that the other day, Faka. I did the Urizen prologue for Son of Sparta. I was like, I'm just gonna go straight to DMD, and I was getting fucked. But dude, this game's great. Not to get into spoilers, but story-wise, if you follow DMC for its cheesy story, that you'll love it. Like it's pretty good. It's pretty damn good.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see Nero in the next Versus game, please.
Or maybe in Smash.
Sure. V is pretty weird. I don't think I like playing him because he's a puppet character, but I think he fits DMC pretty fine.
Yeah.
They should have completely redid the style meter for him because it's like I think it takes into account different hits and attacks. Well, if you have two different characters, you're constantly doing different hits and attacks.
And you could do this.
Yeah, you get up to triple S way too fast. You pretty much call a nightmare. It's like almost guaranteed triple S if you have more than 3 stocks of DT, like I did.
Mm-hmm.
Not have, but yeah, that game's good. I can't wait for Bloody Palace to come out on April 1st.
Ah, April Fool's Day.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm sure Faka has more opinions on it. Probably mostly shared in somewhere.
It's very shared, but before you leave, I did hear that there was a data mine on the DLC.
Uh-huh.
And as certain characters are playable that aren't playable.
Some characters are playable, and of course, it's free.
Ooh.
Sick.
Along with maybe some other things. So,
You can shoot them to me in a text.
if I can remember it.
We'll probably talk about it at some other point.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hawk. I'll probably listen back to this part of the podcast whenever it comes out and hear your impressions because I know it's your first Devil May Cry.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, guys, I'm signing off.
All right.
I'm tired.
Thank you for coming on, man.
Yeah, I drank a coffee at like midnight just to make sure I
Don't
was
fall.
awake. Enough.
So you can actually make it to your bed?
Oh yeah. Dude. I fucking died on the floor yesterday, and then Danielle banged on the door, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, we heard that.
Reset the router, got up off the floor, and just pulled the plug. Anyways, I'll catch y'all later.
All right. Have a good one.
Have a good rest of the podcast.
All right.
Bye.
All right. Well, so I guess I'll continue off with my overall thoughts and stuff because this is my first game that I bought. Well, technically, it's my second game that I bought, but the first one I've actually ever played because I bought DMC4. It was on sale for like $8, but I never got around to play it. But I said, fuck it. I wanted to get 5 because it looked really fun from like looking at the trailer and stuff. And
he beat it on Dante Must Die. First playthrough.
No, I'm human, so I play.
Because you're only human.
I'm only human, yeah.
Uh-huh.
But no, like it was It was absolutely a blast. I can definitely see why people like it. It's just really fun to do like combos and stuff. It is satisfying to like hit S's and stuff whenever you're not V. The story and stuff was like really fun. It's just all like it's all about entertaining stuff rather than like trying to be deep and meaningful and stuff. Like it's a very basic plot you're following. It's not really hard to follow. It's all about just like the style, how cool it is, and how badass you are. I liked, for the most part, I liked all three of the characters as just characters. Gameplay wise, could be different, but V was interesting. Kind of like what Ender said. But when it comes to gameplay, it's kind of like, because for me, I have a shadow on the trigger. I'm just like hitting the trigger the entire time, like, and just, well, I'm pretty much hitting square and trigger the entire time. So it's a bit of a, or not bit. It's quite unga bunga, and so that's that. I guess, you know, V is probably like the least favorite out of the three when it comes to gameplay, but you know, as a character in the story, yeah, he was pretty interesting. Nero, I kind of like him most just because his arms and stuff, the Devil Breakers, are really cool. I like the gimmicks that have like that are like kind of in each arm. You know, there's one with like that can stop time. There's one that can like track the enemy and keep punching them and stuff or hitting them, and then you can even ride on that rocket arm. You know, the punchline, for example. Of course, my favorite one is the Buster arm, which you can do pretty much wrestling moves on like some of the some certain like enemy types, including like power bomb, suplexes and shit. And
SPDs, air SPDs.
yeah.
Which is actually a callback to DMC4 because Nero did that.
Ah, that's very cool. And of course, there's Dante. Like, he's, you know, the weapon master. He has like all kinds of weapons. He has swords, guns, nunchucks, even a fucking motorcycle that turns into like giant ass buzzsaws. You know, and just I don't know. He was like a fun character all around. But yeah, I personally had fun with Nero the most. So, story itself, like I said, was entertaining, and then and I guess we're gonna go into spoiler territory. So if anyone hasn't played it, just yet, but I mean, Zawarudo, didn't you watch someone play already, all the way through, or
besides Max? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I just wanted.
But still, it's like some of yours when you guys are talking about like doing their combos and using stuff, it's like I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Right.
Just gonna look at this ground. This ground.
Right. But I just wanted to touch upon some like spoiler stuff real quick when it comes to the story. Like, of course, you know. So yeah. If anyone hasn't played already, go out there and play it. If you have the money for it, I think it's definitely worth it. It's like 8 to 10 hours, so it's not too long, but it's like I think it's very fulfilling.
It's longer than Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah, right. Oh, it is. So
it's more gameplay than Kingdom Hearts 3. That's the sad thing.
Oh, that's pretty bad. Or that's like kind of sad.
Pepe hands.
10 years you had Nomura. What happened?
So
DMC had 10 years too.
Apparently something went wrong in the development department.
Well, it is Square Enix, so it kind of makes sense as to what kind of development hell they went through, because Nomura. All right, anyway, so go out and play it. It's a recommendation, but we're gonna talk about spoiler stuff. So obviously, Virgil comes back. Maybe that part is like kind of minor for some people, especially the big fans of it. But of course, he's the father of Nero. Woo! So,
what?
As Mario would say, Virgil, you are the father. And Virgil's gonna be like, "Oh shit." we kind of had a conversation earlier. Like, I was like, "Who the fuck's the mom?" And Faka looked up something about it, and the wiki, and apparently, when Nero was alone or something, they accused his mom of being like a prostitute or whore or some shit.
It was speculated that he was bullied as a child by other stupid kids, that his mom was a prostitute.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but kids are stupid,
right? They're kids. So yeah, so it's kind of up in the air as to who Nero's mom is. And that is the only question that's up in the air, at least for me. It does answer a lot of questions, I guess, when it comes to like, oh, who was Nello Angelo and stuff? What happened to Virgil and stuff? And of course, you know, yeah, Virgil being daddy, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. And then, of course, you know, V was the human portion of Virgil, and Urizen was the demon side or whatever, and they eventually merged together and they became Virgil again. And they just had a big fight at the end of things. So, yeah. But yeah, they're back together. Well, Virgil and Dante are fighting again. They're back together as brothers, and I don't know. I liked how it ended. It was pretty good. Especially with like Virgil saying like, "Don't you fucking say it," or whatever.
Yeah, don't you say it. Jackpot.
Yeah.
Shit was sick.
Mm-hmm. It was kind of funny that Nero never let go of the whole like dead weight thing.
Yeah, like, dude, just let it go.
And then like, when you pointed out, you know, Virgil, like, saying, oh, if I beat Nero, then that means I've beaten you, or something like that. And it's like, but don't you, like, want to...
But when you came back, what the hell?
Yeah,
heal yourself, become stronger, make this fight fair. If I beat my son, that means I beat you. Cool? What?
And then Dante's just like,
desperate.
Yeah. And then Dante's just like, yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna just lay down. Fuck it. Because he got like, because he got bitch slapped by Nero with his new powers.
He came in with the.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like in terms of like story stuff. Like I said, it's not super deep, but it does have like some stuff that, you know, people were wondering about, and it does answer it for the most part. What about your take on it? Like, how did you feel about the story and blah blah blah? You
know. Well, if you guys are here for some reason and you care about spoilers, leave, because I'm gonna be a heavy spoiler. Like seriously, I'm gonna be talking about probably some small details that are really spoiler. But starting from the beginning, I think the game is really good. Like, it might be my favorite game of the year.
Oh,
like there's games I'm gonna be playing a lot of, like MK11, because I like Mortal Kombat.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a fighting game. This game is probably gonna be my favorite game this year, because the mechanics are so like good. The way everything plays, so good. Because there's like DMC4, which is arguably one of the worst DMCs, but it played really well. It took the good things from that game, put it in. It took the good things from 3, put it in. It took some callback from 1, put it in. We're not gonna talk about 2. It's like so good, you know.
Yeah.
The story, it pulls in so nicely from the other games. Like a lot of questions are answered. Like in 4, you're like, who the fuck is Nero?
Yeah.
But if you're a little bit smarter than me, you're like he's definitely a Sparta bloodline.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't see it. I can't. But when it came to this, I'm like, oh, I see it now. And then at the end of the game, it told you, Virgil, you are the father. I was like, yo. I was like surprised because, yo, Virgil's his dad. But I was even more surprised, yo, Virgil got it.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, I still find it mind blowing. Like, goddamn, Dante was surprised.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, it's crazy. How the game plays, like the combat stuff, the arms, pretty cool. If you guys like beat it once and are listening to this, you know, like don't really care about playing too much more. If you come back to it, it's like a new game plus. You have all your stuff unlocked. The devil breakers are still unlocked. You don't have to use the buster breaker anymore because you get Nero's devil bringer back from 4, and you could do what the buster does basically without having the arm equipped.
Unless you want to do like the triple power bomb or whatever, like when you charge it all the way. But yeah, if you really care about that.
Unless you want to see 3 power bombs, you don't need buster anymore.
Yeah.
You could have punchline or ragtime or rawhide, whatever, and still do buster things.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. There's Dante's things, like he gets old weapons, new weapons, like the huge callback was the nunchucks with the little spice. It's like, it's crazy. You know? You even fight the Cerberus again. Like in 3, you just fought Cerberus. In this, you fight King Cerberus.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know that's kind of like lame. Like, oh, they just put King in front of it. He's a bigger version. But he's not just ice. He's fire, ice, and lightning. And this nunchuck weapon can turn into a staff. It could turn into a 3-sectional staff. It could do more things than what you could before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And a funny thing is, like one of the small callbacks, like this is a love letter to the old games. It definitely is, because when you kill King Cerberus, the trophy you actually unlock but never mind, I'm dumb. It's actually Garion. The horse.
Ah.
You know, it has Proto Angelo riding him. When you kill that one, that horse is actually from DMC3. When you kill that boss, the trophy you unlock is called now that's a lot of horsepower. Which is actually what Dante says when he meets Garion in 3.
Oh.
There's a lot of small things like that with the trophies, and the intro to King Cerberus, like he says, he does the "Come on, little puppy, I'll take you for a walk." He does the same exact thing in 3. And when he goes into that weird fighting stance with the "come on" with his hand, he does that in 3.
Oh.
It's the same exact way. When he takes King Cerberus' soul and like grabs it, you can see him like remember, like, this is a thing that I did before, like fucking 15 years ago or whatever, with polygons.
Yeah.
Clearly evident polygons.
We've come a long way. We definitely
a whole new way of callbacks is in this game. It's like, it's so different.
Yeah.
Yet still so the same. You can do broken shit in 4. You can still do it, but a little bit more fair in this game. Some of the old things that you see work the same. Work a little bit differently. Like Gunslinger, still the same, but you get new weapons, so you can do cool shit with them. Royal Guard does the same. But it takes double trigger. I'm not sure if it took it in the old games because I never used it.
Mm-hmm.
Swordmaster, it's different because you get these little sword energy wisps.
Yeah.
When you use the new sword you acquire, the Double Sword Dante.
Yeah.
And it totally fucks up your move list.
It does.
It messed up my combo so bad when I got it, but I got used to it.
Mm-hmm.
And then Trickster is probably the one that everyone uses, mainly. Like people that don't like style switch, some of them will only be using Trickster because it is so good. There's air teleport, ground teleport, dashes. You get style for dodging things like at the right timing, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Taunting.
Yeah, taunting, of course. Like all of those things, even taunts make combos better, which is what a lot of people are into. Not everyone, but a decent amount of people are into. Like people go into the Void, which is the training mode, and just been posting on Twitter these sick ass combos, triple S, whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Style switches, weapon switches, all that stuff. Or different arms, like they pick preset arms to go in order, like they get rid of this arm so they could use this arm, all that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm too lazy to do that kind of shit, but I somehow managed to get S's, triple S's, by doing kind of the same thing. But that's another thing I want to touch on is like the style point or the style system is a little bit lenient. Like it's clearly lenient with a V because you could just literally stand there holding lock on and do this.
Right, yeah, kind of what Ender interests, like, because there's two different characters now. It's like having two weapons attacking at once. It's like, and the style points base it off of like variety alone.
Yeah.
So
though you could make combos with V. You could be that person that really likes V, and I'm cool with that. You could be better than me with V, because I suck with V, dude. Especially since I've been playing Dante Must Die, I've been getting destroyed on V levels.
Jeez.
With Nero, I just been doing like, I launch him, melee, high caliber, grab, enemy step, melee, and do the same thing over again. And I've been getting triple S's with him.
Jeez.
Like I've been getting max stacks in between them. Like all the melees, I've been getting pretty good at that. But like that gives a little bit maybe, but it's pretty repetitive the things I do. But I'm still getting triple S's and stuff. Like I'm sure people listening to this have a better understanding of the ranking style rank system.
Yeah.
But I still feel like it made it a little bit easy.
Mm-hmm.
There's Dante stuff, like I kind of try to keep it mixed up, but then again, I'm actually mashing with him. I'm trying not to die, dude. I'm just trying to live. Dante Must Die. Things are fucked up.
Yeah.
In Dante Must Die, if you don't kill something fast enough, or if they get to a certain health threshold, purple smoke comes out of them, and basically they become harder to kill.
Ooh.
Like they take less damage or something, because the Hellcanes, the guys with the sights, pretty much jobbers. They take me a while to kill. The axe guys with the cleavers that have hyper armor, they take a while to kill.
Fuck that.
Unless I do an infinite loop on them with Nero, which is actually pretty funny because they don't have armor because I'm looping them. Because the way they work is if they leave the ground or you knock them down, so like if you shriek them, they're gonna come back with that purple stuff on them and they're gonna have armor. If they're constantly being juggled, they are not recovering, so they can't come back with armor.
Okay.
So what I did with Nero was grab them to me. I hit them 3 times. Gerbera GP, the upgraded Gerbera up. Hit them 2 times, Gerbera down. Hit them 3 times, Gerbera up. Hit them 2 times, Gerbera down. and I actually just kill them, just like that. Sometimes before the purple smoke, and I sometimes even get S's doing that, which is why I'm kind of like a little bit turned off to the leniency of the style rank.
Right.
Apparently, when Bloody Palace comes out in the next DLC, it's gonna be free, which is cool. Apparently, there's gonna be co-op.
Oh.
And apparently, we get to play another character, which I'm sure you've all guessed. That soldier guy in Mission 2. I'm just kidding. Virgil. So,
Nice.
I'm pretty excited. Like, if you guys play the game one time, done with it, fine. I'm cool with that. But you should, I think you should come back to it. Try to beat the higher difficulties, because I'm doing it because the game's so fun, you know?
Mm.
I usually like to play single player games once and then a year later come back to them. I'm back into this like right away. I went from Devil Hunter to Son of Sparta. I'm on Dante Must Die and I'm hating it. But it's like I just can't get enough. Though on Dante Must Die, I get enough after one mission because I'm like, I feel like I played MK11. I'm taxed. I'm done. I'm like, whew, man, that was a good workout. I think the game is great.
Yeah, you get sweaty armpits after every time.
Dude, I get sore thumb. Like my middle finger hurts when I play Dante. My thumb muscle hurts when I play V, and my brain hurts when I play Nero. Pretty good balance.
Yeah.
But like tie things together, wrap it up. I think my favorite DMC games of all of them together. There's some I haven't played. Some of them I don't remember even playing, but I know the story thoroughly through all of them. Favorite to least favorite would be including DMC Dante or DMC Devil May Cry.
Yeah.
Would be DMC 5, 3, DMC Devil May Cry.
Oh.
4, 1, 2. And like my reasoning behind it is 5. It's just everything, but better.
Mm-hmm.
3 because mechanically the game played really well. The story was really good, and it had a lot of things that the other games didn't have. And the like playing through it, it was great. It was like you kind of are exploring. You know, you find this piece, put it in the door that you found before to unlock it. You know, like some Legend of Zelda type shit. There's puzzles. There's actual puzzles. Next was DMC Devil May Cry. The combat was so great. Like, even though the story was so not great, it just played like so well. It was the fun kind of made up for how bad it looked and the story was. Like, it's a really good like a hack and slash, you know?
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. 4, the combat was good, but the story was bad. Or the way it was mapped out was bad because you play through it as Nero, spoilers. You play through it as Nero, and then you play everything backwards as Dante.
Oh.
So the first boss is what, Burial? The last boss is probably Kratos or something. I don't remember. When you play as Dante, you fight a boss kind of like Kratos. I think it's the something around like that archetype of enemy, and then you end with Burial into the final boss. It was kind of like a lazy, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You're even playing through the same levels, like the area. You're walking through the same area, but backwards.
Oh.
Which is what a lot of people had gripes with, or 4. But the combat was so fun. And then 1 story was good and all that. Like you get an idea of what's what.
Mhm.
That's the one that had Nello Angelo.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Which was Virgil. Like it was speculated as Virgil.
Mm-hmm.
And then 2, it's the last game on the list because it's 2. If you guys don't know about 2, guns are OP.
Pew 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 is all you do.
Yep. You double trigger and you use guns. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. I really like the game. I'm not like a hardcore DMC fan, but I know a lot of the lore, and it made me feel really good playing it.
Yeah, it's very, very fulfilling. Even though it is relatively on the shorter side when it comes to like a lot of single player games nowadays, but it's just like it's a good amount, or the right amount. I think any longer it'll probably drag out, maybe. But you know, I don't know, it could be a good or a bad thing for, you know, depending on what kind of person is playing it. But it's still fun. Oh yeah, I did like Nico. I think she was a fun character.
Yeah.
Very quirky, sassy, you know, and a lot of the dialogue was like really funny. It's like very, I don't know, it's just very expressive, I guess you can say. That's one way to put it. Yeah.
It like she fit in with the DMC universe pretty well.
Yeah.
And she's hot.
Yeah, she's pretty hot. She's pretty hot.
And the person she was modeled after, pretty hot.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She has her own like Instagram and stuff.
Yeah. She's thick too.
There are some. I mean, like the graphics were really pretty for the most part. Some of the faces, like I kind of had to get used to, like Trish's face. I was like,
yeah, a little bit.
I was like, I don't know how I feel about it, but I'm kind of like whatever now. But yeah, kind of get over it. And at first, like when I first saw that trailer with Trish's face, like kind of there, I was like, ooh, like
what happened?
I know, right? Like her, I don't know, something about her nose or something. I think her nose is like it's like super long.
It's mainly the nose.
Yeah, it's like super long, or something.
Yeah.
Lady looks.
Lady though
looks great. Lady is awesome.
She is smashing.
Yeah, I kind of wish they had the ladies do a little more, but it kind of makes sense, you know.
Yeah, I wish they were more involved.
Yeah, but yeah, it's understandable. It makes sense as to why it went that way.
Yeah.
Trying to think of anything I can kind of complain about. Oh, I mean, I guess the loading screens are kind of a bothersome thing because like
long.
Yeah, it is long. There's like a lot of loading screens. I think the number of loading screens annoys me more than the actual like time of loading.
Yeah. The length didn't bug me, but the amount did bug me because like I've tried to read the synopsis of each chapter, and sometimes there's just a word I'm stuck on that's like too big for my pea brain. It's like I get stuck on it, and I get past it, and then by the time I get past it, the loading is done.
Yeah.
Like, people that have that problem should not play it on PC, even though the game looks great on PC, because that thing loads pretty fast.
Yeah.
A funny thing about the game that Hawk didn't get to experience, though he does know about, the content at least, is that within a few hours of the game's release, they put a patch, an update for the game. But some people didn't know what it was for. There are 2 cutscenes in the whole game that show naked Lady and naked Trish.
Right.
You can see their butt cheeks pre-patch. Post-patch, there is like a lens flare, like a glare.
Mm-hmm.
But man, Lady's butt looked so good.
She does have a very, very good butt.
Yep. I don't know how you go about Googling it if you guys are interested. Like lady bare butt cheeks, you will probably find a lot of different results.
Yeah.
But man, it was good. Trish's butt, more to be sought after. It looked a little bit tight, honestly, like she was clenching.
Yeah.
But man, I feel bad for people that didn't play it on launch.
Hi.
I downloaded. I saw the update. Like I downloaded the update, but I didn't install it. Like I saw the notification pop up, and luckily it wasn't until after the Trish cutscene.
Oh.
That I installed it. Like, oh right, I have this update. It might be important because there's actual glitches in the game. For specifically Mission 13, where you fall through these levels by destroying blood clots.
Oh god.
And if you're connected to like someone that has bad internet or something, and they destroy the blood clots, and it opens up the floor, you could stand above the hole, and you won't be able to fall through it because technically it wasn't destroyed.
Yep.
For some reason. So like when I got to that level, I'm like, oh yeah, I should have installed the thing. But I think it was mainly for the butt cheeks, man.
Probably.
Good thing I didn't download it or install it until after. Because I cannot stress how good ladies' cheeks look. Man, they were very nice.
That RE engine does definitely show off bodies pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Though, ladies, oh, actually, it wasn't ladies. Nico's character, or body actress wasn't exactly the same because, let's just say Nico would be a lot more appealing to the ass men out there.
Mm.
Very appealing to the ass men. She's pretty hot. You guys should look her up. Or look up her Instagram, like Hawk said.
Right. Trying to think of anything else. Yeah, I think that's it. I mean, other than like some of the online shit was neat, I guess. Like I noticed that like whenever you start the level, it's just like starring the DMC crew whenever you're playing offline, and then like when you're playing on, or when you turn on the online features, it like stars whatever person's name for certain levels, because you see like the characters playing, like you see certain characters like running in the background doing their thing while you're like this character. Like for example, like when in Nero, you see V kind of like running towards the bridge in that one level, and that's actually like a player if you have the online on, which is kind of cool, but I don't know, it's just kind of weird. It's like, it's a neat little thing. You can kind of, it's like a nice little detail that they've added, you know.
Yeah, it's a little bit weird, but I think it's really cool.
Yeah,
like when you're doing the prologue mission, you kind of like see like through the little crack, the butt crack hole, you see Dante fighting Urizen.
Yeah,
that was an actual player playing for me, and he was doing sick shit. Because it's like, I want to say halfway through the story, you fight Urizen as Dante. That's people playing halfway through the game when you're at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, it's really weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I just hope the online is good for co-op.
Yeah.
If the data mine is true.
Mm-hmm. I hope so too, if that's the case. Yeah,
I don't want to see people skipping around.
Yeah, I think overall, it's a nice, nicely wrapped package. You know, it's like Faka said, it's a really well written love letter to the fans. I think it's a great game for newcomers because it does have the history of DMC. Kind of helps people catch up on it. Maybe catch some details here and there, but I think it's still a good game overall. Like whether you're a newcomer or a hardcore fan or whatever, it's just a fun game. Very satisfying. Combat's fun. Story's fun. Characters are like just really cool.
Can be hard. Can be easy.
Yeah. There's the replayability. You replay it. Grabbing, like, buying abilities and stuff is fun. You know, grinding a little bit for red orbs. There's no real issue with the red orbs either, because I remember people were making a big deal out of the whole, like, oh, microtransaction kind of thing. You can buy red orbs in the store, the PlayStation Store.
It's for $1. It's $1. It's not that bad, but you can farm orbs if you are broke or don't or want to work for it. You know.
Yeah, you can definitely just play the game and you're definitely fine, especially once you learn the trick with Dr. Faust, the hat that you can get for Dante, and do mission 13 and learn certain moves, and then that's pretty much how you get red orbs fast. Like,
you can get around 500k a run.
Yeah,
maybe more. I've gotten more.
Depending on how well you do, or just how well you can keep up with that Dr. Faust stuff. But
how much you get hit, because
yeah,
I lose orbs when I get hit.
Yeah. That too.
And it also depends on if people connect to you during that mission.
Right. Yeah.
So you should turn online off for mission 13 specifically.
Yeah.
If you don't mind it being on, turn it off for 13.
Unless you want to farm or have someone farm red orbs for you. I don't know.
I don't know how it works.
Because when you quit the mission, you can still keep the same amount of orbs anyway. So
yep.
So yeah, have someone, you could potentially have someone farm it for you, or you do the farming yourself. And not,
yeah, you just get to the last checkpoint and then do that farming run and then low checkpoint and you keep your orbs.
Yeah.
And the checkpoint takes you to a divinity statue where you could cash out.
That's where you can, like, buy all your abilities and stuff and upgrade Dr. Faust even more so you get more red orbs. Pretty
or lose more.
It was pretty nasty. Pretty nasty trick. Once I learned that trick myself, I was like, ugh.
Yeah. I got all the abilities for all my characters, even the EX taunts.
Yeah, those cost
which cost 3 million.
Yeah, 3 million each or something. Yeah, each. But yeah,
and it doesn't unlock everything for you also, by the way. So, like, there are trophies / achievements to unlock all the abilities for V, all for Nero, all for Dante. If you buy all of them for Dante, you haven't bought all of them yet. You're gonna be stuck at like 80-something%, because you have to beat Dante Must Die, or not Son of Sparta, to unlock another ability. So you can buy it if you're trying to get that trophy. But if you're trying to get that trophy, you're probably going to play through all the difficulties.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think we have said our thing about DMC. Well, I mean, what did you think? What did you thought of the story when you watched someone play it, Zawarudo?
That I need to go back and rewatch or play, because I do have 4.
Okay.
I just gotta go back and, like, brush up some histories. Like, okay, so this happened and that happened. Okay.
Right.
You could watch History of DMC.
I mean, it's on the game, right?
It's in the game. Yeah.
History of DMC is actually really well composed. It even includes all the games.
Yeah.
It like the game itself even picks out things from the anime.
Oh yeah.
That's what I kind of like now know, that the anime is part of the timeline, so I have to rewatch that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only like what, 13 episodes?
12 or 13, Netflix? Something like that.
Netflix or Crunchyroll, one of them.
I haven't watched it, but if you guys are interested in the anime, I'm told it's not great.
Yeah, I haven't heard too many great things about it, but I guess
I heard the fight scenes don't happen on screen.
Oh.
Like the fights don't have fight scenes, basically.
Because the budget ran out.
Probably.
But
so
if you just want to like expand your knowledge upon DMC, go for it.
Yeah, I think even the history of DMC puts the games in chronological order for like the actual timeline, which is kind of cool too. I thought for the longest time DMC2 was like all after after like all the games, but no, it's like before 4 or something like that. I think
It's revolving around 4 for sure.
right.
Because it's supposed to be 3, 1, 2 or 4, 5.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, and again, no one talks about 2, but anyway, yeah, great game. I think it's definitely Game of the Year material. Just
Play it.
yeah, just play it. That's all. I think that's the cliff notes of it. Just play it. It's just fun. You just you'll probably like be feeling like you want to make combo videos like so many other people on Twitter. It's just, I don't know. The combat's like really fun, but yeah. I guess if you guys, wait, Zawarudo, have you watched Captain Marvel?
I'm going to watch it on Wednesday with a friend, and then Friday again with more friends.
Ah, okay.
But what's funny with Friday, I'm gonna get in for free because I know a friend that works at the theater.
Nice.
Nice. we could talk about it another time probably.
Yeah, we could. Yeah.
Well, all I know from Twitter, because I'm an idiot, the cat is the main star of the movie. I don't know.
It plays a role.
Plays a role. Yeah, let's say that. Let's leave it that much.
Okay.
All right.
And what's the cat's name?
Goose.
Goose. Yeah.
Goose. I think from the comics it was Chewie, but because of, I guess they don't want to associate it with Star Wars, I guess they changed it to Goose.
Why is it not named Geese? And, you know.
Oh, Geese Howard, yeah.
Yeah.
Because cats can't talk, and you can't have a talking cat stay predictable.
We have a talking rabbit and a talking tree. The rabbit's Rocket Raccoon.
No, I get that reference.
Oh, hi, Captain America.
They're from outer space. Cats are cats.
Yeah.
Well, cats can be aliens. Have you not watched MIB?
Not for a long time.
Yeah, and that new.
There's a new one coming out, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep, with Chris Hemsworth.
Hemsworth, yeah, Hemsworth.
I'm
And
not sure if I'm excited for that, honestly.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that movie.
Just nod your head and say yes, you exist.
Honestly, I'm like actually more excited about the Aladdin live action movie than the new MIB movie, because I like Aladdin.
Why not the live action Monster Hunter?
Oh god.
I'm gonna shoot my leg when I see that movie.
I mean, at least they have a costume that looks something like from Monster Hunter, but I still don't understand what.
No.
Just have cosplayers do the work for him.
I know, right? I mean, oh, what's that actor's name? Not Donnie Yen.
Tony Jaa?
Yeah, Tony Jaa is in that Monster Hunter movie. Let's go.
Yeah. Well, I think we're just gonna blabber on about movies, so I think we should end it here. So that's pretty much it. We talked about like a bunch of random news stuff earlier, and wrapped it up with some DMC5. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, let me also wrap it up that Street Fighter 5 didn't have any announcements, and I had to watch through all that shit for nothing. No, I'm just kidding. The top 8 was actually fun to watch, but for final round. But there was no Street Fighter 5 announcement even now, which is really weird. So I don't know what's going on with Capcom when it comes to fighting games, but
they might be busy working on Dragon's Dogma.
Oh,
2.
Yeah.
I hope.
Well, anyway, We'll leave it at that. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you have any comments about what we talked about in this podcast, please leave it in the comment section. This has been the 82nd episode of the Hypecast. Thank you guys for tuning in once again. We'll be back in 2 weeks, as always. And we'll see you then. Later.
See ya.